What's going on, VC? This is HubTunes. I'm Mike. I'm having a beer. I probably should have brought two in for this video because this is going to be a long one. Before we get going, well, first of all, Bud Light, not very good. Second of all, before we get going, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who commented and left feedback and private messaged me about my Gary Numan videos. I wasn't going to make any Gary Numan videos when I started this channel. I figured I'd sprinkle them in here and there, mention Gary Numan, and people go, I remember him. And I wasn't going to do a Gary Numan video at all. And then somebody suggested that I should show my Gary Numan collection and this and that. And so I made the first one, and the feedback was great. First of all, it was like one of my most watched, at the time, it was like one of my most watched videos. I think like 600, 700 people watched this video in the first 48 hours. And I got a ton of likes, and then people were posting it on Gary Numan Facebook pages and Gary Numan fan pages and all this stuff, and I really appreciate it. And it got me a lot of subs, and it got me a lot of views. And the feedback was great, some critical, which is fine. I mean, I can take criticism. I don't care. And most of it was very positive. And I'm still getting people. I mean, just this morning, people were commenting on those videos, and I made the first two probably well over a month ago. The first one probably 3 months ago. So they're still getting traction, and the feedback is great. And I'm surprised. I was really surprised, and I don't know, just made me feel good. And I wanted to thank all you guys for watching and commenting. So we're gonna do one more Gary Numan video. Yeah, it's possible I could do another Gary Numan video. So the first one was what did I do? Like 78 to 92, I think I did. And then 92, the second one was 92 to present day. And I just did studio albums. So I still have a lot of stuff. I got a couple piles of stuff that I was going to show today and go through. I figured I'd show live albums, and then I got a couple of comps, and then just some miscellaneous stuff. I got some 45s I was just going to go through. I haven't even looked at these 45s in years, so it might be actually kind of fun. So yeah. I guess we'll just do that. I'll start off with this. This is his autobiography. It's just called, it's called Re-Evolution. So you can check it out. It's a pretty cool book. Most of the stories he tells, kind of heard before. I don't know if I might have shown this in the last video. I don't remember. It was so long ago. But cool book. Cool autobiography, came out last year. Okay, so let's just dig right in, I guess. I got a lot of records to show, guys. So I guess we should just get right into it. And I'm just going randomly. I tried to keep the live records in somewhat of an order. But I didn't. I tried. I figured it'd be easier to put back together. So nothing's in chronological order, and so don't start screaming that came after. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. This is a Gary Numan Two-Way Army live at the Roxy. It's a pretty shitty recording. It's a bootleg. It's yeah, it's pretty. It's just paper. It's not even, look at this personalized label. Pretty spectacular. It's interesting. It gives you an idea of, like, the early days of Two-Way Army and their punkish beginnings. I got yelled at in the comments for calling Two-Way Army a punk band. I don't care. they had a very punk feel to them. Next, I pulled this. This is the Skin Mechanic. This is live. The great thing about Gary Numan is he is very generous with releasing live albums. He releases basically one every tour at this point. You could say some get on him and say it's just a money grab. I don't see how making a living is a money grab, but I don't know. I'm really appreciative of all the live albums. If I can get a live album from a tour that I was at, I'm all about it. And this is the Skin Mechanic. This is an okay live album. I like the cover art. It's on IRS Records. I guess we should do the glasses, huh? Maybe someday I'll get contacts. This has Survival, Respect, Call Out the Dogs I like, Down in the Park, probably my favorite Gary Numan song, New Anger, Young Heart, We Are Glass, the great We Are Glass. It's okay. It's from a tour that I personally didn't really care for, so yeah, whatever. But it's nice to have. Next up, I got an EP and there we go. This is White Noise. I like this record. It's got he had a cool look at this period. This is from probably the Berserker album era. I like Berserker. I actually like that album. It's one of his better later ones. This is a solid record. It's on Numa Records. He's still got Numa going at this point. And then I have a companion EP, which is pretty cool. The EP has Cars, We Are Glass, and Cars, We Are Glass, Our Friends Electric, and Berserker. That's the EP. And then I'm trying to keep shit in order so I can put this all back on the shelves. The record it's a double live. It's got Berserker, Metal, Me Disconnect From You, Remind Me to Smile, I absolutely love. Sister Surprise, I love. Music for Chameleons, I love. Cold Warning is great. Down in the Park, I Die, You Die, My Dying Machine, Cars, We Take Mystery to Bed, We Are Glass, My Shadow in Vain, and Our Friends Electric. This is a really, really good record. One of my favorite live records. It's got Gary on vocals, John Webb, keyboard sax, Chris Payne on keyboards, Russell Bell on guitar, keyboards, a lot of keyboards. I know you're surprised by that. A Gary Numan record has keyboards. And then on drums, Ced Sharpley on drums, Andy Coughlin on bass, Karen Taylor on background vocals. I like this record. I think of the early, that mid-period live records, I would say White Noise is probably up there as one of my favorites. This is, I'm out of order. This is live Ornaments. This is 79-80. This is an early box of some live stuff. This is really, most people consider this to be the epic live recording of his early stuff. And that comes with a little booklet and some things here, and then it just has like just the covers. I take covers. I take the records out of covers, so because I'm a nerd. But this is really, I think most Gary Numan fans consider this to be, the definitive live recording of his early work. It's great. I really like it. I don't listen to it all that often. But when I listen to his early stuff, I tend to listen to the studio albums more. Next up, this is Dream Corrosion. This is a live album from, I am not going to be able to find the year. I don't see what year this is, and my eyes are too. 83? 83. This is Dream Corrosion from 83, and this is good too. I prefer the previous one, or White Noise, over this. Similar set list. This is a triple record set. It's got Machine and Soul, Outland, Me Disconnect From You, We Are So Fragile. I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's a nice triple set. It's nice to have. I don't play it very often. It's not one of my favorites. It's also signed, but from what I hear, pretty much all of them are signed. It's actually rarer to get ones that are not signed than signed. Next up, I like this one. This is great. This is a little bent. Gosh, I need to get this in a plastic sleeve. This is live from Shepherd's Bush. This is, I think, 97. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is 97. This is a wonderful, wonderful collection. Down in the Park, Dominion Day. This is later stuff. This is probably the Exile tour, I believe. Could be wrong. Somebody will throw me under the bus in the comments. Friends, films, Question of Faith, Every Day I Die. It's just a really, really good set. I really enjoy this. What's this on color? I think this might be on a colored vinyl too. Yeah. On a very bright orange. And it's got the cool custom label. I like this one. I need to get this in a sleeve. Oh, and I still have the tour merch. Oh no, it's just a advertisement. I keep all that shit. Do you guys keep all that stuff? I keep all that stuff. I love it. I need to put this in a plastic sleeve. I need to put this aside. I don't know how that didn't get in a plastic sleeve. We'll put that over here. Make sure I do that tonight. Okay, hanging in there. God, that's awful. This is Ghost. This is live. It's still on. This is on Numa Records, so it's a little earlier than the other ones. This is what year is this? It doesn't say. Oh no, 87. This is, and this has Call Out the Dogs, I Die You Die, Creatures. I love Creatures. Creatures is a great song from the Fury album. I Can't Stop, Me Disconnect From You, Tricks, My Breathing, Cars, Metal, Sister Surprise. This is really good. I haven't played this for a while. I need to slip this on. It's on the Numa Records. Somebody is messaging me. No, I'm not going out to dinner. Next up is 1989, live at the Hammersmith Odeon. This is just a little collection. This isn't anything great. It's not even a full show. It's from 1989. Yeah, not anything I really listen to very much. It is on a red vinyl. I very seldom listen to this. In fact, I think I listened to it a couple of times and was not real impressed with it. So does not get played very much. 1989, Gary Numan live at the Hammersmith Odeon. Next up, I love this record. This is Gary Numan, Scarred. This is a great live record. First of all, awesome photo. Cover art, the inner work, the really cool inside stuff there. It's got a great photo on the inner sleeve. This is from, what did I do here? Oh, I put that all the way in there. Okay. I can't see what year this is. Similar sets. This is from, I believe, the Pure Tour. This might be from the Pure Tour. This is great. I absolutely love this. I thought I had this signed. I did a meet and greet with him a couple of years ago, and I think I mentioned this in one of the other videos. It's got cool labels. I did a meet and greet with him a couple of years ago, and I got, oh, it's on clear vinyl, and they allowed us to bring like 6 items to be signed, 6 or 8 items. It was ridiculous how many items they said we could bring. And of course I brought 6. I brought 6 or whatever it was. And so like almost all his records I have are autographed for some reason. I've only met him once. So that was Scarred. Okay, let's do next. Okay, we'll do these next. These bad boys. These are probably the prize of my Gary Numan collection out of all the records. In 2015, he did a tour of the U.S. It was very small. I want to say there were only 4 cities, maybe 3. Chicago was very lucky to get a stop. He played at the Metro down in Wrigleyville, and it was an unbelievable time. And it was a classic albums tour. At the time, I think he had just released, I don't remember, maybe he just did. Anyway, so each night he did. The first night was Replicas. The second night was Pleasure Principle, and the third night was Telcon, his first 3 great albums. So the first night, these are from London. He released the London shows on vinyl. This is the Replicas night. So basically he did Replicas. And it's great, and he kind of incorporated the new sound, the new 9 Inch Nails-ish sound, and reworked the older numbers. That they're not all keyboards now. Now they're harder edge. They're really driving more. And he released these all on picture discs. I never play these picture discs. They actually sound pretty decent. So this was Replicas. They really do sound pretty good. But I very seldom play them. So that was Replicas. And then the next night would have been Telcon. And this one has a great inner gatefold photo. This one has a great shot. Really cool shot of the live stage. And then this one is on also a picture. They're all picture discs. So this one, Telcon. It's got the tracks on the back. I'm sorry, I'm putting these all away. I'm sure this is what's taking so long, but I don't want to mess with these. And then that would have been the third night. This was the second night. Pleasure Principle. Really cool. Here's another great photo on that gatefold. And the classic Pleasure Principle visuals and the set list on the back. Really cool. These sound really good. I just don't play picture discs, and I want to keep them pretty pristine. So that was from the 2015 Classic Albums Tour. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the United States got Los Angeles, Chicago, and like one other city, like in North Carolina or something. It was the third city that they picked was like it was some city like totally off the beaten path. It wasn't a major city. Of course, I'm sure somebody out there who saw him at that concert in that city is going, "We're a major city." Whatever. It really wasn't. It wasn't Chicago, New York, or LA. Okay, so next, we'll do this one next. This is Obsession. Great cover. What an awesome cover that is. This is from the Hammersmith Apollo in England. I believe this is 2016, so this was right after. This would have been the Splinter tour, which is my favorite of his later albums. If you guys watched the second video, you probably know how I feel about the most recent albums. This is great. It's a triple set. Get that in there. Just magnificent. Great photos. The set list, mostly stuff from Splinter. No, this is probably from the Dead Sun Rising tour. Yeah, this is Dead Sun Rising tour. So it's got this is from the Splinter tour. It's been a long video. Like I said, it's been a long day. Yeah, this was definitely a Splinter tour. Resurrection, I Am Dust, Metal, Pure, Cars, Splinter, I Die, You Die, We Are the Unforgiven, so beautiful. Berserker, The Calling, Here in the Black, We Are Glass. This absolutely fantastic live. This is a very good representation of what he's doing now and what he'll be doing probably for the next 10 years, because I don't think Gary's going to be changing very much. But this is a wonderful, wonderful live recording. It sounds great. And my guess is there's a lot of studio touch-up on stuff like this. I'm sure that he goes into the studio and touches stuff up. And then this is Gary Numan at, where was he at for this? This was Bridgewater Hall in Manchester with the Sarpes Orchestra. And this is from his Savage tour. Again, a 3-disc set. Absolutely gorgeous. See that with the orchestra right there? And this is from the Savage tour, his most popular of the newer records. Ghost Nation, Replicas, Metal, Bed of Thorns. Very heavy on the stuff from Savage, but still mixes in all the old classics. So you get a good mix. Okay. So that's the last. I am missing, I think it's called Here in the Black, and that's from the Splinter tour also. I am missing that, so if anyone has one for sale, I would absolutely love it. It's not cheap. The last one I saw was like $180, maybe $200. So, but I'm always available. So if someone wants to send one my way. Next up, I got a couple just compilations and random things. This is a compilation, Numan. It's okay. It's an okay compilation. This compilation I actually really like. This is called The Other Side of Gary Numan. This is pretty cool. This is really cool. It's got, course, it's got, you know, I Can't Stop. It's got Tricks, Miracles, The Sleep Room, Machine and Soul. It's got a lot of stuff from like maybe that mid period where, you know, there was a couple of good songs on each album, but overall the albums kind of suck. But this is a nice compilation. I was really glad to pick this up. This is called Gary Numan The Collection. It's just a best of. It's got, you know, it's got all this stuff on it. I don't know what year that came out. This is a collection of Numa records, different artists that were on Numa records. This is year 1. I don't know if they ever did any year 2 or anything, because Numa records was not around real long. But it's got a free single, the Italian import remix of My Dying Machine. I do not have that. My copy does not have that. Nope. Never did. Here's a little collection, Cars. I don't know why it's called Cars. It's just called The Collection. It is limited to 300, and I have number 70 of it. And this is just a collection. Yeah, this is a collection of Numa records too, or from his stuff from Numa records. It's a decent compilation. I think it's just called Collection. Yeah. No, it's called Exhibition. Another collection on Numa records. Okay, I got these. So we're kind of winding down here. This is a soundtrack he did from Inside. He did this with Abe Fenton. Terrible movie. And the soundtrack, it's okay. I mean, it's nothing. It's just a soundtrack. It's okay. I never listened to it. We're moving along. I love these. These came out a couple years ago. These are they're called the first recordings. It's got demos and outtakes and stuff for the 40th anniversary of Replicas and the 40th anniversary of Pleasure Principle. I wasn't expecting anything all that great from these. When they were released, I was kind of like, oh, well, whatever, you know, it's just... But they're actually really good. They sound great. The demos are really interesting. I mean, very seldom do you get interesting demos on stuff. It's kind of like a gray blue. It's pretty cool. These both really surprised me when I actually got them. I was quite surprised. They're much more enjoyable than I thought they were going to be. I just figured it would be some shitty demos that nobody wanted to hear, but yeah, they're great. This is Replicas, and this one is Pleasure Principle. They released them both in the same year. I think this is on red. I'll show you, so I don't get yelled at for not showing the colors. Yeah, this is just on red. 40th anniversary. It's red, but it looks orange, doesn't it? So yeah, I mean, they're really, both are really good. I highly recommend them. I was quite pleased when I got them. I wasn't expecting anything special, and yeah, they're really, really good. Okay, next up, I'll just do this real quick and get this over with, because I'm tired. I'm gonna go have another beer and eat dinner. I got a bunch of 45s. I have not been through these in years. This is Bombers. This is the Two-Way Army 45. I don't show 45s on this channel very often because I really don't collect them. This is the UK release of Bombers. I really don't collect 45s. I mean, usually if I do, it's like collector's item. I have all the Bowie 40th anniversary picture discs. I have those, but other than that, I really don't collect 45s. I never really played 45s either when I was younger. This is White Light, White Heat. Pretty cool. Punk Lives On. See? Punk. Two Boy Army. Punk. It's pretty cool. I should play that. Next up, this is a Peel Session, 45. Films, Airplane, and Conversation, I believe, are on this. I also have the full, I have the Two Boy Army 33 and a third. This is on Stigma. This is pretty cool. I never play this because I do have the 33 and a third version of this. This is volume 1 of the John Peel sessions. As I Nearly Married a Human, Down in the Park, and Me Disconnect from You. This is a Japanese copy of his song Complex. Anyone my age ever own this? God. This is a UK copy on Beggar's Banquet. Yeah, I mean, I think this was pretty popular. This is Complex, with bombers on the back. Oops, sorry, got my fat fingers on it. UK version, Beggar's Banquet. I won't show those because what's the point? We Are Glass, 45, backed with Choice. Nope, I'm not going to try and say it. And then You Die, I Die, You Die. Got these are all UK pressings. What's this? This is This Wreckage from Telcon also. Photograph is on the back. This is pretty cool. Then from the Dance album, I have, what was it? She's Got Claws from the Dance album. Music for Chameleons. Again, a UK release. Dramatis. This is the single Love Needs No Disguise. Got the Sharp and Newman, Change Your Mind. I like this song. I know it's weird. I do. I like it. Here we got Call Out the Dogs from the Fury sessions with the horrible. I I can't stand this photo session and his look in this. It's very bad. This one is Miracles. I like this song. Miracles. This is on red vinyl. Do I have to show it? I'll show it. Miracles on red vinyl on the Numa record label. This is Berserker. This is My Dying Machine. And Here I Am on the back. That's not colored. What is this? New Anger. Pretty beat up copy of New Anger. We Take Mystery to Bed. I like this song. From the I Assassin album. White Boys and Heroes, also from the same album. Let's see here. Warriors. Another really bad image. I did not like that either. This is Sister Surprise, great song. I love that song. From the Warrior album. This is I Still Remember. to a little charity event. I got London Times. Blech. Not very good. Here we got, what is this? This is Heart, and it's on a red vinyl. I'll move this along. I'm sure you guys are. Oh, this is a single from the Skin game. Pretty cool. A couple picture discs here. Picture disc from the Fury album. This is Your Fascination. And this is America. Oh, I got more. I got more picture discs. This is In My Dark Place. This is great. Picture disc. And then this is, what is this? Automatic. Pretty cool. And I got last one. This is Cars, Gary Numan. This is, I don't know what the hell's so special about this. I don't know what the hell this is. And that should do it for 45s. Okay, guys, we're done. I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. No one's watching anymore. People only watch the first 15 minutes of videos anyway. Okay. Once again, thank you. That is part 3 of the Gary Numan trilogy. And I will not be doing a 4. No, I'm done. I've shown everything Gary Numan I own. Oh, no, I didn't. I got cassettes. Yeah, I'll spare you. Have a good one. You guys stay safe. Questions, comments, snide remarks down below in the comment section. Totally appreciate it. Let's have a conversation. And yeah, be well. Talk to you soon.